Hi, welcome to Mama Cooks Love. Today we're gonna be making a very delicious and bright salad. My daughter keeps asking me to make it. It is super healthy, super delicious. It's packed for flavor. I can't wait for you to make it with me. I'm talking about roasted beet salad. This delicious roasted beet salad used to be one of the best sellers at my restaurant. Also, whenever I have a catering gig, my clients can't get enough of it. It is versatile in every single season. We do have beets around all season, and it's so delicious. All right, so let's get to it. To make my yummy roasted beet salad, we need 3 red beets, 3 golden beets, 2 big sprigs of rosemary, and about 6 to 7 cloves of garlic. Now, this is just to roast the beets. And by the way, if you just want to have some roasted beets, you don't want to have a salad, this is a great way to learn how to roast your beets. This is the basic roasting beet way. It's so versatile. You can actually use that to make roasted beet hummus. You can make it in this yummy salad that I'm gonna teach you how to do. You can just eat it with lemon juice. You could have it sliced out of the fridge, or you could do like my mom likes to do. She likes to just drizzle a little bit of tahini, olive oil, lemon juice on top and eat the slices. Let's roast those beets, but I still want to teach you how to make the salad. So let's take it one step at a time. First, let's roast the beets. And while the beets are roasting, we will get to make the salad together. The best way to roast the beets are big, nice piece of tin foil. I like to roast each color separate so they don't steep into each other and change that yummy color. These guys I like to leave whole, and once they are yummy and roasted, I squish them out and they are delicious roasted garlic paste. Perfect to make the salad dressing. I like to make a pouch with the beets, like that. A nice, generous sprig of salt. Same with black pepper. And a generous drizzle of olive oil. Now, close this pouch. All the drippings that will come out of this pouch with the roasted garlic that we're gonna squeeze out of its skin are gonna make the most delicious and aromatic and fresh dressing for either the beets or our salad. No matter what you wanna do with it, you wanna save those drippings. All right, pouch number 2. This is so easy. Literally, while the beets are roasting, we're gonna try to get everything ready for the salad so we can finish up the dressing with the beets drippings and the olive oil and that yummy roasted garlic. Do this one more time. I have 3 beets, nice sprig of rosemary, 4 cloves of garlic, a nice generous sprig of salt, freshly ground black pepper, and a nice generous drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Close my pouch into a preheated oven, 400 degrees for between 35 to 45 minutes. We'll check on them to see the doneness. I like them to be soft with a nice bite in the middle. To make the salad, we need wild organic arugula. I have here a box that has 6 ounces. It's peppery and bitter and refreshing, and it has a nice bite. It's so yummy, and it will contrast the sweetness of the beets. 3 to 5 roasted beets, depending on the size of your beets. I'm talking about medium small beets. I like to use a mixture of golden beets and red beets. They're really delicious, and the contrast, the color is amazing. 8 ounces of feta cheese. I'm gonna crumble it on top. 4 ounces of slivered almonds, the juice of a whole lemon, salt and pepper to taste, and knowing me, I'm gonna say we're gonna use between 1/4 and 1/3 cup of olive oil. Please calculate about 1/2. All right, let's get ready for the salad dressing while the beets are roasting. So I like to toast my almonds in the olive oil that we're gonna use for the salad dressing. And once the almonds are toasted, I will drain them out of that oil and we'll use that oil to make the dressing. It makes it taste delicious and toasty, nutty. Can't get enough of it. Toast the almonds. So I'm gonna get my arugula ready and make it easier. So the almonds are almost ready. I'm threw in some rosemary. It's gonna get yummy and crunchy. It's gonna perfume the dressing. It's gonna make the oil so delicious. Now it's gonna taste nutty and rosemary, woodsy. It's so many levels of flavor going on here. We've got the woodsy from the rosemary, the nutty from the yummy almonds. It's gonna be sweet from the drippings from the roasted beets and the lemon. It's gonna give that yummy acidity. I really can't wait for you to make it and try it. Almonds are done. Rosemary is nice and woodsy. Almonds are nice and done. And we're just gonna go ahead and drain that. All that goodness. We're gonna make our yummy dressing with that. Look at that. So yummy. While this guy cools off, we're gonna make some dressing. So the way I like to do it, I like to go right in there. Everything is pre-measured for me. Here's my lemon. A nice little trick. It's bubbling from the heat. We're cooking lemon juice. Now remember, we're still gonna add that yummy roasted garlic, that yummy garlicky paste. It's gonna be sweet and creamy and so delicious. So to this, I'm gonna add a nice generous pinch of salt. And it's just waiting. All right, the beets have been cooking for 45 minutes. Do the little knife test. See if they're cooked all the way through. Perfect. Be careful when you're opening those pouches. You don't want to get burnt with the steam. My garlic, put it here. As soon as it cools off, I can use it in my salad dressing. Here's a little chef's trick. See those guys? This is what we want. This gold. This is all flavor. So these garlic cloves, see that? I'm gonna smash them with the fork before we put them in. Just wanna get the juices in here. Every drop is like a golden nugget. Gonna get all the rosemary leaves. We want to chop those up into the dressing. And this woodsy part, we can get rid of it. All right, so you see this? This is gonna be so good. You do want that in the dressing. This is all flavor. So now, best way to peel those guys is just like this and with the back of the knife. It's better to wait for when they're not super hot. It makes it so much easier to peel. All right, let's do a golden one. They're so pretty, look at that. Usually the best way to peel those is to just let it cool off and then come back and it would already be cooled off for you and it would be so much easier to handle. Alrighty. Now, let's put the salad together. I always like to season my salad with a little bit of salt. And remember this delicious dressing? Drizzle some of it on it. You want to keep it light. It's always so much easier to add later than to have to take off. Well balanced on the dressing. Delicious. And as my beets keep steaming, I'm gonna get some feta that it will contrast with the beets. Okay, so now, this is how I like to do it. Slice those yummy beets. Okay. Like that. And then the yellow between. They're still steaming. They're so yummy. And then let's go ahead and crumble some feta. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Let's do, and remember that yummy crunchy rosemary? Let's get more of it out. And then a little bit more dressing just on those yummy beets. And voila! Yummy roasted beet salad. It's feta cheese, almond, and lemon roasted beet dripping vinaigrette. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know how it turns out. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer it. Love, light, and blessing from Mama Cooks Love.